Well, hello there, Aries. It is so good to see you. I'm Aries Sun. I'm so grateful that you're here. Well, today we are doing your mid-April tarot reading. So this is good for the next 4 or 5 weeks. So from now until about mid-May, we'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details. And this is good for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if the message doesn't resonate for you here, you may want to check out one of your other signs. See if there is a message there for you. Okay, let's see what we have here. Frog Spirit, clear out the clutter. Okay. And impasse, reflect and redirect your energy. Okay, so Aries, we're embracing that Aries energy of, it's kind of like the spring cleaning energy. There's something here that needs to go. You're at an impasse. You cannot move forward until you get this cleared out. So we need to take a look at that with the tarot. It could be a mindset. It could be a belief system. It could be, a relationship, a situation that's in your life that you're not really yet ready to take any action on. You don't really want to make a change, or you don't want to have that conversation or whatever, but understanding the universe really isn't going to allow you to move forward until you are ready to make that change. So you could be even wanting to start a new chapter in your life, start a new business, a new relationship, move to a new city, or, whatever it is. It's kind of like there may be something new that you want in your life, and yet at the same time it's not coming in. Well, the reason is because there is something here. There is a complete block. Look at that wall as blocking the path, right? There's a block here that is preventing you from moving forward. Yeah. And you have the broken heart. So I'm sending you much love and hugs. Yeah. Yeah. So there's a big disappointment. And look at this. There's a lot of cards here. Door to romance, a man holding a heart, and then the broken heart. And then we have woman holding a coin. So there's almost an energy here where you could have been kind of going back and forth about working on your career, or should I have a relationship, or if you're in a relationship, perhaps not spending as much time with that person because you've been working so hard on your career or something like that. Or there could be a relationship that just isn't, panning out. It's disappointing. Things aren't working out the way that you wanted them to. And yet at the same time, it's kind of like, okay, why? Why is this situation stuck? Yeah. You have the angels of the four directions. Okay, what they're wanting you to take a look at is the true love card is being able to look in the mirror and really love who you are and what you represent. So it's not just about your physical appearance. It's about being able to look in the mirror and say, you know what? You did a good job today, Aries. Really being kind of using loving words to talk to yourself about the wonderful things that you are accomplishing every day. Moving towards this milestone, trying to really make a transformation in your life, perhaps even in your romantic love life, whether you're with someone at this time or not. It's kind of like there's something here that you are really wanting, but this situation is kind of dragging on. And, it's about looking in the mirror and understanding what it is that you deserve. But I also feel like there's a sense of unconditional love, like unconditionally loving this situation for what it is. Okay. And then you have the back and forth. Yeah. I feel like, and then you have professional assistance. So it could be that you're seeking out, like counseling or therapy. If it's a business situation, seeking out a business coach, or perhaps a financial advisor, somebody that can help you with that. There's a sense here where you cannot move forward until you kind of like look at the situation head on, radically accept it, and then try to deal with the situation. It's almost like you may, with that wall there, you could have been trying to jump over it, climb over it, catapult over it, try to walk all the way around it, whatever. There's something here where you have to actually kind of, maybe take a little bit of a sledgehammer to the wall, kind of like, okay, I got to break this down. I got to look at all of this and kind of, you're not going to be able to move forward without dealing with this situation, having this conversation, or having a conversation with yourself, okay, about what it is that you want and the way that you're going at it. Okay, so let's take a look here. Yeah, you have anxiety, vast universe, King of Swords. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, air sign. You don't have to, but here's the thing. You could even be this King of Swords energy and the anxiety because you're being so logical in this situation. I feel like that's the issue, is that you're being very logical, almost like a little bit stubborn, Aries, or the person that you're dealing with is being stubborn, okay? And it's just causing you a lot of anxiety because it's like you have something in particular that you want, okay? A certain outcome or a certain person or a certain feeling or a certain adventure or experience. You have something that you want. You're very clear cut about that. Okay, but at the same time, you're being a little bit hyper focused on what it looks like, how it's going to come in. Okay, so let's go back, and it doesn't have to be with love, but let's go back to love. Okay, if you're feeling disappointment, you've been trying to put yourself out there, maybe start dating more people, or get back into the dating world or something like that. You could have such kind of a very clear-cut idea of the type of person that you want, which is great. But it could be almost like so clear-cut, so defined, okay, that you're missing out on some other wonderful options because you're almost like closed-minded about maybe their appearance or their their background or their education level or something. You're missing out. I'm just going to say, I feel like you're missing out on some options. And what you could be doing is say, well, there's nobody out there. There's just nobody for me to date. But the truth is that you're missing out on options because you're just so hyper focused on having something so specific, right? The universe brings you, okay, what it is that you want or something better. And that's the thing. You almost have created this impasse because you're being so specific, okay? But you're in your manifestation, just add the words or better, right? So it leaves the universe this little bit of, because the universe is here trying to bring in what it is that you want, whether it's a relationship, a situation, a job, a career. It's kind of like it wants to come in. You're just, you have literally built this wall yourself, okay? Because you've sat there and you designed the wall, and then you went and picked out all of those rocks, and then you built it so it would look a particular way. The problem is that the wall is up. You almost have to kind of like take down some of the wall so that you can move forward. Really, kind of interesting. Third chakra, kindred partnership. Yeah, I feel like there's somebody that you are wanting to bring into your life. Or if you're in, it could be a business partner or a romantic partner. If you're with somebody at this time, it's kind of like you could feel like at odds with this person at this time, or just kind of discontented with the relationship. This is letting you know, okay, with the third chakra, that what it is that you value in partnerships is being transformed at this time. It's almost like you're hyper focused on one thing and not looking at some other valuable traits, okay? So you could be hyper focused on, let's just say, how much money they make or the type of job or the level of education, right? But what you're missing is that there's this beautiful person over here, okay, that doesn't have that requirement of yours, okay, but you're missing out on a great opportunity. It's about being a little bit more flexible, okay, with what it is, because at this time, your values, okay, what you value in a relationship is actually transforming. Is actually your area of resistance. It is the impasse. And it's time to kind of like be able to move away from that, okay, to be a little bit more flexible. It's not about that you don't deserve what it is that you want. What I guess I'm trying to say is that you're being so specific about one little area that is really kind of like, it's almost as if you said, you know, you were on a dating app, let's say a dating app, and you said you only wanted to date people that were 5'7", okay? And you put in there, if they're not 5'7", I don't want to see them. So it's kind of like, so 5'6" wouldn't work, 5'8" wouldn't work. You know, is it so imperative, okay, that they are 5'7", that you're willing to miss this person over here that has all of the other characteristics that you're looking for, except, well, they're 5'8". So it's understanding that I feel like there's just something you're kind of like being a little bit stubborn about. Let's see what that might be. And why, I guess the thing to ask yourself is, why is that so important? You know, why is that so important? Yeah, King of Swords again. Yeah. Because look, there's somebody here. There's an offer, whether it is a person or a job or something. There's something here that is somebody is willing to come in to offer you what it is to celebrate. Happy family, happy home, financial security, right? Work on it. There's somebody here that is willing to do the work. But it's almost as if you are just kind of like, no, they don't meet all of the requirements, you know. They're still leaving you feeling not like you have everything that it is that you want. And then you have the Six of Swords again, you know, moving away. A part of this journey is to move away from some mindset that you have. It could be that maybe you want someone that is a specific religion or from a specific ethnic group or something like that. Because we're moving into this Aquarius energy, and I'm going to say, Aries, like all of the readings lately have been that the rules that we have kind of lived with for a long time, perhaps, you know, from your childhood, are changing. We're opening our minds, seeing things in a new way. And I feel like that's the situation here. It's kind of like, almost like, I don't want to say, because you deserve what it is that you want, but at the same time, it's maybe just going a little bit more with the flow a little bit for just a little time to see what other options come in. So let's see what we have here. Yeah, hidden motivations and envy. What is the motivation here for wanting to really, I mean, you have the King of Swords twice. So what is the motivation for sticking to your list? Whatever this is, job, relationship, situation, it's about looking at that, you know, it could be, I want this job with this type of title. I want my title to have vice president. Okay. And then, and then you go on an interview. It's a great place to work. You know, the people are just really nice. They're going to give you a corner office. You know, you get everything else that's on the list. But the company says, well, we don't have vice presidents here. We don't use that title. And you're like, no, I have to be a vice president. You know, it's almost like that. And it's kind of like asking yourself, okay, so why is the title vice president so important to you? Where does that come from? You know, what mindset, maybe from childhood or some situation in your life? Why is that so important to you? To understand that is what's breaking your heart. Yeah. It's preventing, I think for some of you, it's really about romance. kind of preventing you, okay, from finding the happiness in a long-term committed relationship that you're really wanting. So it's about transforming. The death card is transforming, ending one mindset. You know, your mindset could even be that relationships are difficult. Love always ends, you know, love is hard, you know, and it's kind of even transforming that. Like maybe you have felt like, I don't want to be in a committed relationship. And now it's kind of coming into fruition that maybe you are ready to experiment with the idea of being in a committed relationship, long-term committed relationship. Yeah. So you have the Seven of Cups, you know, almost an energy of having options, but it's really interesting. You're sticking with, no, this is the only option, but understanding that there is a really good option for you in all of these. It's like you get to choose out of all of those. And you have the Empress energy, just a beautiful energy, the divine feminine. I feel like you're really moving from a very strong divine masculine energy into more of a divine feminine energy, allowing people, situations, opportunities to come onto your path when you soften that King of Swords energy and say, oh, wait a minute, I'll sit on my throne. And you say to the universe, your guides, okay, just bring me in all of the options. And I'm going to stay a little bit more open-minded about them. And let's see where this goes. You know, it's a little bit about understanding that you're cutting off your options because you're being a little bit too specific, determined to get a certain outcome. Okay, allowing that Aquarius energy to come in and kind of soften that. Okay, how can I be more flexible right now? Okay, what are you trying to control? Maybe it's time to let go. Let love move through you today and trust the outcome will be for your highest good. And that's what I was saying. You know, it's remind yourself all day long that you are safe, that life is happening for you, and that you are not alone. And then do some yoga. I like that. You know, it really is understanding, okay, this is what I'm dreaming of. There's nothing wrong with creating a vision board or having that idea in your mind of what it is that you want. But when you're manifesting, just adding to it that or something better, whatever is best for my highest good, and knowing that the divine will bring that in for you. All right, well, we're going to leave it there. Aries, I do personal readings. If you're interested, the link is in the description box below. And I really do appreciate all of your support through liking, commenting, and subscribing. I really do. It helps get my message out to more people. And I hope to see you again really soon. Much love and light. Bye for now.